Hello everyone and welcome, it's Alexandra. Today we will flip through the pages of the Mushroom Collector mini book together. We will look at all of the details, at all of the various pockets and flips and fold outs and notebooks that the book has inside. Before we start doing that, I just want to mention for those of you who are new and who are watching this video without watching some of my previous videos as well, that I have the kit for creating this book in my Etsy store. Here are the pages of the kit that I have printed out. The kit will be linked below this video, and following this flip through, I'm going to post every other day a part of tutorial series, and in each part we are going to work on assembling each one of the 5 pages of the book, and then the final part will be dedicated to creating the covers and the binding and finishing off our book. Let's start looking at the book that we have here. This is the front cover. The majority of the elements here have been collaged for you and come like this in a printable to create some additional interest and also effect of collage work. I have glued on top of the printed paper a label that says Naturalist. There is also a brad that has been added to this printed label in the top left corner, and I have also glued down pieces of faux vintage clear tape here and there for maximizing the vintage look of the book. Then the spine looks like this. I used plain ivory cotton, or you can also use muslin. Then I added some stitching and also stamped on the fabric, and this is the back cover. The same thing, everything has been digitally collaged, and I have only added on top these 2 pieces of faux vintage tape. The stitching has been done only on the printed cardstock piece and not through the layer of chipboard and the paper together, although in the previous books I did stitch through the chipboard. Now let's open the book and have a look what's inside. On the inside of the front cover, we have this lovely shaped pocket with the basket full of various toadstools, and we have a nice paper with some mushrooms and information about the mushrooms and some ledger writing there also related to mushrooms in the background. Then in the pocket there is this slide or specimen card, however you would like to call it, with more mushrooms and labels, and it is double-sided. The images are placed between the 2 layers of acetate. This is our first page, and we have here a string closure that holds 2 of those flaps on the sides together, and then when you open the closure you can take out of the pocket here on the page with an acetate window the first mini journal of our Mushroom Collector book, and this is how it looks. These are the covers, and then the pages inside the journal are all embellished with the leftover elements that I fussy cut and arranged in these very simple clusters or glued single cut out images to each one of the pages. You can use any stencil that you think can match the theme from the ones that you have in your stash when you start working on this project. So I'm going to slide the journal back into the pocket and then close the string closure back like so, and move on to the reverse side of the page where we have a horizontal pocket, and this is how it looks like. Then the pocket holds a journaling card with some more mushrooms, some faux information about mushrooms, and this is how the reverse side of the card looks like. You also have this paperclip cover that is being attached on the side of the card. It goes back to the pocket, and we also have two of these cute cards with the mushrooms that also go into the pocket right here. Then each one of the pages is a pocket page, and there are 5 of them here, so each one of the pages has a card inside with the tab that specifies the number of the page that the card goes into. The second page looks like this. On its one side we have 2 curved rounded pockets on this page. One of the pockets, the top one, has a see-through window with a peeking image of some more fungi there. Then each one of the pockets holds a card. The back pocket has a larger card that looks like this, and it has a double-sided tab on the side. And then the smaller pocket holds a smaller size card, also with the same style of tab. And then you can either have this image peeking through from the card that you put inside the pocket, or you can also add another large label to the pocket here if you want to have another image that will be seen through the window. Now inside the second pocket style page we have another card that looks like this. The reverse side of the page number 2 has a few pockets which are covered and protected by a piece of vellum or tracing paper. Here we have 2 horizontal pockets, and each one of the pockets holds a number of various mushroom related ephemera bits. There are 2 double-sided tickets with the mushrooms here. Then there are 4 cards that look like this, and these cards are single-sided. Now all of them go back into the bottom pocket, and we have 2 smaller mushroom images which are double-sided and look like this. I just connected them with a string to keep them together. Now in the top pocket we have just some faux large stamps, each one with a different image of toadstools or mushrooms, and there are 6 of them there. The third page looks like this, and on the front of the third page we have an envelope with the flaps that can be unfolded like so. You can see that the envelope is fully embellished on the inside and on the outside. And inside the envelope, we have another horizontal pocket that holds more fun elements in it. There are 2 bottles, specimen bottles with mushrooms. We have 2 cards with butterflies for a change. And we have a tag with mushrooms here. And we have another card with a mushroom that looks like this. And this piece is also single-sided. Now there is also an additional journal, mini journal, that is being held in the envelope. And similar to how I embellished the pages of the previous journal from the first page, the pages of this journal are also all embellished with some cut out elements from the pages of the kit. And there is still plenty of room to write on these pages, make some notes, or maybe add little pictures. Here in the back we have a tiny tuck spot for a magnifying glass, faux magnifying glass with the image of more toadstools. Okay, so this booklet goes back into the envelope. I used a very thin Velcro on the flaps to make sure that everything stays closed. Then in the pocket of the 3rd page we have another card with mushrooms and a few butterflies as well. The reverse side of the 3rd page has another style of horizontal pocket with a see-through window and the images of more toadstools seen through that window opening. Now there is a 3rd journal in the pocket, and let's quickly flip through its pages as well. Once you're done with assembling all of the pages and you're left with quite a lot of fussy cut elements, you can decide in what order or in what way you want to use them for embellishing the pages of the thin journals that you are going to have in the book. So this journal is being tucked right behind the horizontal pocket. Moving on to the page number 4, we have a few pockets and tuck spots here as well. That's how the whole page looks like. There is a pocket here and also a pocket here with another see-through area. And we can see these beautiful mushrooms through the opening in the front. So this little pocket holds 2 slides that look like this, and this is how the back looks like. The larger pocket holds a card that looks like this and also has a variety of mushroom images. So this goes back. Then we have another card in a page pocket. Goes back to its place. The reverse of the 4th page looks like so. There are 2 pockets here, as a matter of fact. And then I have also created this element with a few leftover cards from the kit. They're all connected with a brad and really fun to flip through. The larger pocket has a large card with images that look like this, and then this image is seen through the acetate window and the opening here. This is the reverse of the card. Then there is another pocket on the page with a smaller opening, and you can see this section and this image through the opening on the smaller pocket. And I also like the fact that you can have other images seen through the openings when the cards are taken out of the pockets. That's the reverse of the smaller card. I don't think I showed that to you. So the cards go back into their place, and we will also add these guys back into the pocket. The last page has this flip out, and then there is a pocket on the flip and a little tag that is stored there. Then we have an additional journal or booklet, which is held behind the horizontal belly band on the page. And again, here we have a beautiful image peeking through that opening. Here I have added a picture of a man, and let's imagine that his name is Arnie Bloom, and he is Distinguished Professor of Botany. Arnie Bloom wrote this Morphology of Toadstools book, and that's the cover of the book. Now that's how the backside looks like, and the same thing, I have used the fussy cut elements for embellishing the pages of this book. Let me flip through them quickly. And there is a belly band here that you can use for tucking something behind. There is also a belly band on this side of the page. We can clip the picture of Mr. Bloom back in place and tuck our booklet behind the belly band. Close the flap. Now this is how the last fifth card looks like, and it's stored in the pocket page. The reverse side of the fifth page looks like so. It has a vertical belly band with an oval label of the mushroom that is sliding right on top of the belly band itself. Here we have another journaling card with an additional paper clip covered in paper, and it will clip on top of the page and go behind the belly band like so. On the inside of the back cover we have two curved pockets, and this is how the paper looks like. There are some labels that I have added here on top of the pockets, and each one of the pockets holds a tag. There is also a small tag which is double-sided that looks like this. So this set of tags goes here, and then in the additional pocket we have a similar style tag just with another image of the mushroom, and then another design of the images on the tag, but the style of the pocket is the same. And by the way, the pockets are double-sided. These are the images in the back, and that's all. This is how the book looks like. I really hope you like it. The first part of the video should be out either during the weekend or on Monday, closer to the second half of the day. I am very excited to start assembling the pages together with you. If you have any questions, as usual, ask them in the comments. I hope that you like this video. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye.